I sit here with sadness today to report to you that I'm incredibly disappointed in one of my all-time favorite fighters, my brother, Floyd Money Mayweather. Ladies and gentlemen, chaos broke out. And I'm not talking about legit, bona fide boxing, pure boxing chaos. I'm talking about the kind of stuff that's just embarrassing. I know you like to make money. You're never gonna stop making money. Very, very few people on the planet know how to make money like you know how to make money. But some of this stuff has got to stop.
Stephen A. Smith says Floyd Mayweather Jr. could face bankruptcy due to his lavish lifestyle and heavy spending. The way he presents it feels less like a hot take and more like a serious warning about how quickly money can disappear once the spotlight fades.
Don't go to the blackjack table. Don't go to the slot machine, for crying out loud. Even if it's only asking you for $1, don't do it. Stay the hell out of the...
Smith points out that Floyd reportedly earned around $1.1 billion during his career, but argues that the same larger-than-life lifestyle that built the Money Mayweather brand may also be the reason his fortune does not last the way people expect.
To make all that money if you ain't got any of it to keep for yourself, bro. Keep your money. Because as great as you are, I got news for you. You ain't gonna be able to perform like that forever. We all get old. Father Time is undefeated. Make sure your wallets are fat when that day comes for you.
For years, Floyd promoted the image of unlimited wealth, stacks of cash on Instagram, luxury watches, private jets, mansions, and built a reputation for spending as if tomorrow didn't exist.
A lot of money, money's just flowing. And even as much money as he's made in his career, which he's probably made as much, if not more money than any boxer ever, like there's all these lawsuits, like he hasn't been paying things and he owes money on this and owes money on that. And it's like, and then he's got to come out of retirement.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough. I think it's just the lifestyle that Floyd lives.
Yes.
I think he can't fathom to just live a modest lifestyle. It's like he gotta be lavish.
Right. He's got to have those videos where he shows you all the watches, where he opens the case up, you know.
All the money. He got to show that he got $1 million in his backpack. And, you know, he got the latest watch and latest car and look what I just bought.
And when you get into latest watches and latest cars, you get into that shit. Like, boy, that money goes quick.
Smith explains that this persona worked perfectly while Floyd was still active, especially during his peak years when he earned between $100 million and $200 million per fight. Around that time, he famously bought an $18 million watch, symbolizing just how extreme that era of wealth had become. However, once those massive paydays slowed after retirement, maintaining that level of luxury became far more difficult.
Everyone else gets their stuff from. And he told me, I'm not gonna say who it is, but he's like, Mayweather's broke. I said, no. He's like, no, really, Mayweather's broke. Now, I don't know if it's true.
Right.
This is what this guy told me. I'm like, how could he be broke? He's like, yo, he spends like crazy.
Yeah.
Spends like
I
crazy.
mean, it only could go but so long. I mean, and you're not fighting.
Yeah.
Because I don't see Mayweather even doing any goofy shit like that.
But, you know, but you would think that your investments would continue to grow.
Right.
As long as you keep your spending under wraps. Like right now, like I could retire right now. This could be my last interview ever.
Right.
And with my investments, you know, I invested into a lot of great companies like Google and Amazon and Tesla over the years, and those companies have all grown and continue to grow, right? And I could actually borrow money against my stock portfolio without even selling my stock.
According to Smith, this is where exhibition fights come in, less about competition and more about sustaining that expensive lifestyle. He also references long-running jokes about Floyd's education, noting that recent financial rumors have brought those criticisms back into uncomfortable focus.
Actually, I could stop them from using TMT as their logo right now. Because you wouldn't do that because y'all cool again. Yeah, I don't have it. I'm just not chasing it. But to be honest with you, I incorporated TMT in Delaware while he was incarcerated. Because he didn't sign the paper doesn't mean the corporation isn't valid. So I could actually, technically, it trademarks the term of it because his entire corporation is built on it. So I could tell you, you can't have TMT socks. You can't have that TMT shirt you got on. He don't understand that because he's just not. I just said it, and he won't be able to figure out that I could do that.
Damn, you and this guy, man. I thought y'all was good again.
We are good. I just don't understand why he having the conversation. How am I coming up in conversation? I don't even care about what they're doing.
So there's still some static.
No, it only happens when it's time. It's time to build some type of energy or some sort of press. Right. It's time to make a
Back in 2020, 50 Cent publicly claimed that Floyd's money was already gone, sparking major debate. Whether Smith is right or not, his main point is clear. When your brand is built on limitless wealth, even small financial rumors can quickly turn into global headlines.
When you make yourself like we got issues over your anger, he's still the best out there. Until somebody beat him, that's who he is.
Do you think he should step back in the ring?
I think he got to right now because the money gone.
So the money's really gone?
Yeah, that's what you think. Is get the money, spend the money.
All that money?
And it took, it's been 2 years.
So is it just his overhead is so high on a day-to-day, month-to-month? Like
I don't even want to talk about it. Like with the lifestyle, that money's gone, trust me. Now it's like, you call him, he'll be at your, your local host in a nightclub, because you need that action, right?
Then Nicholas Irving adds another layer, making the situation feel less like a simple accusation and more like a complex story filled with lifestyle insights, rumors, and real experiences. He admits he hasn't counted Floyd's money directly, but has seen the lifestyle up close.
He's hilarious. His spending habits are hilarious. I love him. He's got like a whole fleet just in white. He's like, white is right. I got a bunch of.
He's got other 18 colors too, though, man.
Yeah, he does.
Gang of cars.
All matching up. You owe that money to the IRS. Why don't you just give him a few cards?
Because he went so deep, so
How much does he owe?
Well, it's more than you want to pay.
Yeah.
It's in the $20+ million range.
It's a lot of money, man.
But it's not something that he's been, it's not like deception.
No.
It's just neglect to pay.
Neglect. And it's also like, I think, and there is like a truth to this. He makes so much money. There's probably a point when they're like, hey, it's time to pay your taxes. And you go like, all right, here's a check for $25 million. That's an incredible amount of money. And then they go, that's true, but you owe 50 more. And he's just like, that can't be right. I've given you $25 million.
Yeah, like what?
Yeah, like what are you talking about?
Irving describes a world of extreme luxury, traveling with a 40-person entourage, private jets, full theaters rented out, and non-stop spending. Floyd didn't just spend money. He turned spending into part of his identity. Burning through hundreds of thousands, or even millions, became normal at that level.
I believed in myself. Before anybody else believed in me, I believed in myself. And I believe that it's going to be, another cryptocurrency that's going to be just as large as Bitcoin someday. It's okay. That's no different from Uber.
Still, Irving doesn't fully agree that Floyd is broke. He suggests the lifestyle may be excessive and the rumors may have some truth, but the word broke is often used too loosely. Floyd still knows how to stay relevant and keep people talking, and that might be part of the strategy.
Celebrity endorsements. One was DJ Khaled, hilarious, and Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
And he posted on his Instagram him taking this what do you call it? The Centra card?
Centra card.
The Centra card. And going and purchasing something with his Bitcoin at a store.
Yeah.
He did that knowing that it didn't work.
Floyd Mayweather doesn't know anything that's going on, really. So like
we all know that.
Yeah.
The guy can't read,
Yeah.
How much did you guys pay him?
Like $1 million.
He took that knowing or not caring if it worked?
It was just knowing, not knowing, right? Like they didn't care. He does a million promotions like that. It was basically you speak to his manager. Yeah. He's like, this is Floyd's price. You send the money over. Yeah. The manager makes his little cut from it. And he just says, what do you want me to say?
From there, Mike Tyson enters the conversation with a completely different tone, bringing seriousness and depth. He speaks like a veteran who still studies the sport, focusing on fundamentals rather than hype.
States with a different company. That is the company that put on the fight. That is the company that paid. But he sold our fight with my name and likeness to someone else in Dubai for $10 million cash. It's our fight, bro. Our deal was 15%. He smoked me. So I got 15% of it. 15% of $10 million is $1.5 million. That company that paid him that money is suing him. I actually don't know the status on that lawsuit. I should check in because he still owes me money, but he has a bunch of legal trouble at the moment that I don't think I'm ever getting the money.
He just sold his house in Vegas.
Did he really?
Yeah.
I think he's facing a bunch.
Rinsed on that house. He started at $14 million. He custom built the house, by the way, in like 2006.
Yeah.
Started at 14, reduced to 12,
yeah.
10, 8 came on the market, and it was a lot of house.
Tyson reflects on his own journey, explaining how boxing shaped his life from a young age. When asked about Floyd, he removes the drama, saying there's no real animosity. It's simply business and entertainment. His calm perspective carries more weight than any loud criticism.
In Florida from 18 to 20 mil, and he's got a place in LA that's like $25 million he's trying to sell now for like 48, which it's funny how now all of a sudden Floyd's trying to sell all of his assets. What does that tell you? He just sold his private plane as well, which I don't know what that went for, but again, he's offloading assets because he's massively in debt and owes people a lot of money. And he's trying to finance something, whether it's legal fees, whether it's other mortgages, whatever. But yeah, getting a net negative of $4 million on the house you built and then put on the market is probably the worst real estate investment you can make. Outside of maybe a strip club that no one goes to except you, because that is your vice, gambling. And
meanwhile, Logan Paul adds chaos to the narrative, pointing out that both Floyd and Tyson are older fighters now, yet still drawing massive attention. Even while criticizing the event, he admits people will still watch.
Again, 5 years ago now, but that was like the initial rumblings around that fight. And what Floyd did was use Mayweather Promotions to bring them this fight and say, if you'll front us this money, we'll put this fight here. They fronted him the money. He took the money, had the fight at the Hard Rock in Miami with Fanmio instead. That was the company that put it on, Fanmio. And Logan saw none of that front end 10 mil, and the people that paid Floyd the 10 mil never saw a dime back. It's nasty work what he did. But this has been like one of Floyd's MOs, is that he leverages his fight name or his quote-unquote assets, and which is what, a lot of wealthy people do. They leverage their assets to take out bigger loans or, whatever. But Floyd does it in such a reckless way that no one ever sees return on it. He just takes money.
Logan also highlights the modern fight game, where attention matters as much as skill. Spectacle, controversy, and viral moments now drive boxing's popularity. Ironically, while mocking the system, he is also part of it.
I've talked about this, ad nauseum over the last couple of years, but the fact that we actually get some details on this from Logan is hilarious.
Our deal was 15%. He smoked me. So I got 15% of it. 15% of $10 million is $1.5 million.
Also, yeah, the fact that Logan agreed to 15%, he's got that manager, Jeff, who says, I make the big deals. He got absolutely rinsed on that deal. But also, Graham has some important information about Floyd Mayweather and, again, his, I wouldn't say shady business dealings, but how bad he is with money. Let's keep listening.
Company that paid him that money is suing him. I actually don't know the status on that lawsuit. I should check in because he still owes me money, but he has a bunch of legal trouble at the moment that I don't think I'm ever getting the money.
He just sold his house in Vegas.
Did he really?
Yeah.
I think he's facing a bunch.
Rinsed on that house. He started at $14 million. He custom built the house.
When everything is combined, the situation becomes fascinating. Stephen A. Smith raises financial concerns. Nicholas Irving reveals the extravagant lifestyle. Mike Tyson brings depth and legacy into focus, and Logan Paul represents the modern attention-driven era. Together, it creates a story built on money, legacy, ego, and business.
First of all, the fact that he's fighting Mike Tyson, I like that. Why? Because I'm a big Mike Tyson fan, and look, bro, you really can't take it with you. You know what I mean? These guys have an opportunity to be on Netflix and be seen by 40, 50 million people in the fight, in the first fight with Mike Tyson. That's huge. Mike Tyson versus Floyd, I think the highest rated show that has been on television, boxing match that has been in the last, probably since Ali, probably. Definitely since the days of when ABC was showing things. Over 100 million people watched Mike Tyson fight.
So the real question remains, is Floyd Mayweather actually in financial trouble? Or is this just another chapter in one of the smartest self-promotion strategies boxing has ever seen? Share your thoughts, because whether people doubt him or support him, Floyd always finds a way to stay in the spotlight.